Hello Geminis, it is AD with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your May weekly reading. So this is going to be from May 2nd to May 8th, Gemini. You are going to be, I'm a day off, so sorry about that, but you are going to be midweek to midweek, so just be prepared for that. I wanted to put myself on a schedule. I thought that it would be consistent for you guys and consistent for me, so I hope that you enjoyed this new configuration that we got going on. So welcome if you are new, welcome back if you're old. We are so happy to have you here as we grow and expand. So please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. And if this video resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out that description box also on information on how to book a personal reading with me. Yeah, so without any further ado, Geminis, let's get into your reading. Let's see what's crack-a-lackin' for May. Some of you guys are possibly preparing for your birthday or dreading preparing for your birthday, but it's gonna be here before you know it. So start planning early, be on top of the shiz, Gemini. A lot of Leo energy, guys. Yeah, a lot of confidence, independence, moving forward. Yeah, celebration, happiness. Ooh, I'm getting good energy, Gemini. So let's see what's going on. Yeah. And one last shuffle for Gemini, like that. All right. Let me move this table. It's like bumping the computer. All right. Ooh. So yeah, so Gemini, so we have the Page of Pentacles pop up upright. So a lot of you guys are going to be focusing on finances. And I got that. You could be getting some offers for new jobs, or you're just thinking about new ways to make money. Yeah, there could be an opportunity that comes in that could possibly take you out of your comfort zone. But it seems like a lot of you guys are focused on money or your finances, resources, your home. It could be spreading out your resources to make sure that you can celebrate your birthday the way that you want to. Because with the Four of Pentacles, this is a symbol. This is like a sign of not necessarily being picky in a way, but it's just keeping your cards close to you, keeping your coins close to you. You're not going to spend. So you might be a little bit stingier because you're trying to save up for something bigger. So if you feel like you need to cut back on some certain things, Gemini, I imagine you should. If you feel that on your spirit, just be cautious and aware about how you're spending your money, because there could be an opportunity that comes in where you're going to need it. And because the Page of Pentacles delivers a message of money, but it's going to be something that you want to hold on to in some way. So just be cautious about like your long term. Start putting a little bit away, even if it's just $5 to start off. Just start putting a little bit away because you might need it, or just be happy that you have it in a later date, if that makes sense. Kind of like a rainy day fund in a way. All right, and 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oops. So the underlying energy we have is the Three of Swords, all right? So interesting because it's also followed by the Seven of Cups and Judgment. So it seems like there might be a heartbreaking decision that has to be made, or there's an overwhelming emotional tie to a judgment call of some sort. So there could be a realization that kind of clears this fog. I'm imagining that there's some sort of clarity to a situation, but it could be something that you don't necessarily want to hear. But let's see what's going on in the rest of the spread. We're going to put some clarifiers for that. So we have the Eight of Cups coming up as the heart of the reading. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Come on, Gemini, what's going on? The Seven of Swords. Then the Sun card popping up as the most likely outcome, which is beautiful. And then we have Strength, a lot of Leo energy. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. Some of you guys straight up like just found out that like a Leo or somebody who was very egotistical, probably really charismatic, had a lot of friends. You found out that some cousin wasn't a cousin, if you know what I'm saying, Gemini. I'm getting that type of energy. That's like the mess. That's like the tea read. Yeah, you found out somebody's little baby sister was more than that. Okay, hun bun. So you've decided to, now that what has been done in the dark has come to light, you've turned on your hightails and walked away. All right. So that's a very like, all right, peace. See you next week. You know, clean cut reading. But I assume that this could also have to deal with, for some of you, it's financial. You found out that somebody was stealing from you. I just imagine that there was some sort of isolation, heartbreak, deception. And it's obviously been brought to the light, and it's caused a lot of confusion. Be careful. I just heard, be careful, guys, about your social security numbers. Be careful about, be careful about people and just giving out information. Make sure to keep an eye on your account, because some of you could be experiencing like credit card frauds and all that other stuff. It could be that. It's going to work out. You're going to get through it. All right. It could just this week. I would say this week and this month, just be mindful of just somebody hacking into your account. Keep an eye out on your money. Yeah, with this Five of Pentacles and this Seven of Swords here. But hang in there, because look, it all works out. In some miraculous way, won't he do it, God? You know what I'm saying? Won't he do it, child? In some miraculous way, the Sun card comes out, and so it all works out. Perhaps this could be something that, like, an accident of some sort, where you end up getting reimbursed more so because it was like a fault of someone else. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it was like the security bank, whatever, so now they have to give you, it gets a lawsuit, end up lump sum of money. Like I said, there's something about finances that is coming in. We saw that with the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So you could be receiving a message about money. I can't remember what was the middle card that came out. The Fool card. So yeah, so there is a new beginning with finances and resources. Yeah, for some of you guys, this could be like a home settlement that happened. The thing is, I'm sensing it's coming at some sort of emotional cost, but it's an emotional cost that you can endure, all right? And you can fight through it and power through. I'm not wishing this on anyone, obviously, but it's like one of those things where if and I'm knocking on wood, God forbid this doesn't really relate, but this is an extreme example, I guess. It's like if you had a business and it burned to the ground, and you're like, shit, that was my business, but then that insurance check comes in, and now you can get that place that you wanted and all that other great things. So it ends up working out. That's kind of what I'm sensing. I'm hoping that it's not that extreme, but even if it is that extreme, you certainly have the strength and the endurance to get through it. All right. This is something that is your divine purpose and divine will. You're really going to, and through this tragedy of sorts, and it's not the Tower card, guys, so that's great. It's just the Five of Pentacles. But through this isolation period, through this tragedy of sorts, like I was saying, you're going to really establish who you are. People are really going to admire how well you're handling it. And the thing why you get to handle it so well is because you are so aware that it's going to be okay. And so people are going to be looking, you're going to look like a monk. Like, you're just like, it's going to work out. It's, baby, I got the Sun card coming. Like, there's no sweat. This is no sweat off my back. I get to walk towards, I'm leaving this Eight of Cups behind. Yeah, it was sad, but now I get my wish fulfillment. I get to my Nine of Cups. I get to my 10 of Cups, my happiness. This is just a chapter. And you're going to preach that, to people who listen to you, and it's really going to shine from within. So people are going to be having, making you like sorry, what's the word that I'm looking for? They're going to make you kind of like a Hierophant type energy, where they're going to look to you, and interesting enough, because we're in Taurus season, they're going to be looking at you for that calm groundedness that you offer, which seems weird, Gemini, but I think it's just because you know what's on the other side. I think you've been through this enough, right? You've been through the heartbreak and the disappointment enough that, like, you're just waiting to see what it was all worth, right? And with the Sun card being here, it was all worth something great. So once you turn your back on something, you might feel a little isolated, all right? You might have to be between homes for a little bit. You might be, you might be between jobs for a little bit due to some deception of some sort. So just, again, keep your eyes on your finances. That's the biggest, strongest thing that I'm getting, guys, is just to make sure that you keep an eye out on your bank statements and all that other stuff to track it, because this energy, this deceptive energy, to me is like somebody's in that bank account, in that bank account, you're gonna be ready to gun them down. You know what I'm saying? So, but don't sweat it, okay, guys? You really have the wherewithal to handle it. I mean, you have two major cards coming up as your card of the advice and the most likely outcome through this minor shit. So that's exactly what this is. This is petty shit. You're on to bigger and better things. So yeah, just be prepared, guys. So yeah, we're going to get into your oracle, but that is what I got for you for this upcoming week. So not bad, Gemini. It will work out. It will work out. Just remember that, okay? But please let me know in the comment section below if that resonates with you. And also don't forget to check out the description box for the personal readings in case you want to expand or get some more insight or what have you. But without any further ado, let's get into your oracle. And like, share, and subscribe, guys, please. Thank you. All right. All right, so the two cards that we had just fly out was Yang, which is movement. Again, with all this masculine and all this fire energy, that's why I'm like, for whatever reason, you're going to receive a lot of attention for how you deal with this. I mean, maybe some of you end up on the news talking about it. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You guys are going to be in the spotlight because of this, whatever it is. And I don't see it being the worst thing ever. Some of you guys, I just heard this might even go viral in a way off of whatever this happens. I'm getting such a weird energy. It's just like one of those things where whatever you're turning your back on and deceives you, it launches you into some sort of spotlight. And so a lot of times when I see those people who go viral, most of the time they're just minding their business, trying to make a dream work. And then all of a sudden, it skyrockets, or they had a bad day and it ends up, they had a bad day, said something crazy, and then it ends up going viral. I don't think that it's a negative thing, but some of you could be experiencing that type of skyrocketing celebrity off of some kerfuffle. That's exactly what this is. This is a kerfuffle. Like, I don't know if you know that word. That's it's my favorite word in the English language, and it's just kind of like it's basically, like just an issue, I guess, like just a problem, a conflict. This is another word for conflict. So this is quite the kerfuffle that you're having. I heard it from Judge Judy, and I've been saying it ever since. But yeah, so this is quite the kerfuffle, but you come out on the end. You come out on the winning end of it, right? And like I said, we had 11 here, which is by the book. And to me, this is kind of going to what I was saying is like, just keep an eye out on things. Make sure to stay on your P's and Q's because there is a deceptive energy here. So just be very, very, very mindful. Don't get played. Don't get caught up. All right. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Geminis. Thank you so much for tuning back in. I really hope that this resonated. Again, sorry guys, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram. Also, that information is going to be in the description box below too. All right. So peace. Until next time, Gemini.